Some of the friendships you mourn were never meant to be permanent. They were not covenants, they were ravenships, and that distinction matters more than most people realize. There are seasons where God does not send you people because they are ideal. He sends them because they are obedient. Elijah did not eat from ravens because ravens were clean, trustworthy, or relationally safe. Ravens were unclean birds according to the law. Yet scripture says, I have commanded the ravens to feed thee there. 1 Kings 17:4, which means God can command provision without endorsing permanence. The Bible tells us the ravens brought Elijah bread and flesh every morning and every evening. 1 Kings 17:6. Not once, not occasionally, consistently. That teaches us something vital. God can sustain you through unlikely vessels while he is rebuilding you after warfare. Some people were sent to feed you, not follow you. They were assigned to keep you alive while you healed from the last season, while your emotions settled, while your discernment sharpened, while your strength returned. And because we are human, we often confuse provision with permission. We assume that because someone helped us, they are supposed to stay. But God never said the raven would stay. He only said it would feed. The brook Cherith was never Elijah's inheritance. It was a holding place, a recovery space, a survival station. And scripture says, it came to pass after a while that the brook dried up. 1 Kings 17:7. That phrase matters. After a while. Not immediately, not prematurely, but after the assignment was complete. When God allows a brook to dry, it is not because he ran out of provision. It is because you outgrew the system that was carrying you. Dryness is not punishment. It is instruction. It is heaven signaling that dependency has done its job. God did not tell Elijah to argue with the raven. He did not tell him to mourn the brook. He gave him a command. Arise, get thee to Zarephath. 1 Kings 17:9. Which means some relationships end not because of betrayal, but because the assignment expired. The raven was never meant to be your future. It was meant to get you through. And when God is finished using a temporary vessel, he does not negotiate with it. He redirects you. Then God shifts Elijah from ravens to a widow. That transition is critical. Ravens deliver provision. Widows partner in faith. Ravens feed survival. Widows activate multiplication. The widow had to bake first. She had to participate. And scripture says the barrel of meal wasted not, neither did the cruse of oil fail. 1 Kings 17:16. What sustained you in survival will not sustain you in expansion. Some of you are grieving ravenships because you mistook stabilization for destiny. You thought the help was the promise, but the help was just the bridge. And bridges are not homes. Here is the hard truth. Not everyone who helped you belongs with you. Some people were assigned to cover you when you could not stand on your own. But once you can carry yourself, God removes the crutch. Not to harm you, but to strengthen you. If the raven left, it does not mean you were rejected. It means you are ready. Ready to walk without borrowed strength. Ready to trust God without intermediaries. Ready to move into a season where provision requires obedience and participation. Scripture reminds us, though he fall, he shall not be utterly cast down, for the Lord upholdeth him with his hand. Psalm 37:24. You were upheld until you were steady, carried until you were capable. Do not dishonor the raven because it did not look like a dove. Honor the assignment, release the attachment, and obey the next instruction. You are not losing people. You are outgrowing assignments. You are not being abandoned. You are being advanced. And the same God who commanded ravens to feed you is already ahead of you, commanding the next system to meet you there. Trust him enough to move, because God never leaves his people stranded. He only moves them when they are strong enough to walk.